After Donald Trump was elected in 2016, Trump met with Kim, the dictator leader from North Korea. He met with Xi, the leader of China, XI, and he met with the dictator Putin from Russia. All dictators, and as in my previous video, I told you that the United States is a dictatorship, and it's been run by Donald Trump, always has been. Trump is Putin's high priest, and wars are fought like a chessboard. Vladimir Putin is Julius Caesar, and again, Donald Trump is his high priest. On April 8th, the X crossed the solar eclipse based on the two eclipses from 2017 and 2024. Charlotte, North Carolina is where the eclipse ended in 2017 at 4:10 Eastern Standard Time. Charlotte, Carolina is where the Civil War began at 4:10 Eastern Standard Time. So it ended and then it began back in history. At that time, the eclipse ended 2017 at 4:10, and it began at 4:10 Eastern Standard Time, the Civil War. In 2024, the eclipse began in Brownsville, Texas. And that is where the Civil War ended. It also entered in Lee County in Texas. And that's the beginning, and where it crosses in the middle of the X, that is called Grant, Missouri. So you got Lee, then Grant, and then it exits through Lee, Maine. Grant and Lee were the two generals during the Civil War. What had happened is the Civil War has never ended. When a declaration of wars began, two ways for a war to end is through total annihilation of the one country or with a peace treaty. Well, the Civil War didn't end in either way. The Civil War ended on a gentleman's agreement, and that is not a formal declaration. You cannot end a declaration on an agreement. That it has to be official. So the Civil War has never ended. And if you watched my previous videos, the Civil War is being fought today. How's it being fought? It's being fought in courtrooms. What's it fought over? It's fought over God's treasury. What is God's treasury? The Cestui Que Vie Trust. Yes, Israel is God's treasury. That's why when you have a baby or a mother has a baby, a nurse comes in and they sign the paperwork. What happens is they sign over the baby to the state. This baby becomes a state-owned enterprise. That's why when you read the 14th Amendment, at the end of it, it says all public debt is null and void. Why is it all null and void? Because everything is paid through the Cestui Que Vie Trust. That's why there's prepaid bills. That's why that should work. However, we're in such a corrupt system. Well, when you see the X, what does the X mean? Like the Civil War flag is an X. You see X all over the place in today's media. Well, what it represents is Jesus. It represents Jesus and great change. April 8th, the 4 and the 8 represents, the 4 is the universe, and 8 represents chaos. It's universal chaos. Also, too, on that date, the planets aligned. And when planets aligned, that was something that I was always warned about as a child. When the planets align, it means the end of time. Section 87 of the Book of Mormon, Jesus announced that the Civil War was coming to Joseph Smith. Section 88:8, Jesus says that he is the moon during the eclipse. He is in the moon during that time. See, it is magic and it is war. Bloodshed is coming to the United States. I will have a sanctuary in the mountains in Tucson, Arizona.